inductive reasoning, you have learned the trick to add two fractions. But today I will tell you addition of a fraction to a whole number. Sometimes a problem arises where we have to add a fraction to a whole number, and students generally commit mistakes in that. But I will tell you very easy way. First of all, let us take an example. I have to add one fraction 7 by 8 to 1. So the formula for it is that we have to add numerator and denominator, and the denominator remains same. 7 plus 8, 15 by 8. Okay, now it is a improper fraction and you need to convert it into mixed fraction. Conversion of mixed fraction is even more easier than this. You need not to do anything with it. Just write 7 by 8. Actually this 1 plus 7 by 8 is the expanded form of this mixed fraction, or we can say that it is another way of writing a mixed fraction. Is that clear? So you can note down the formula which I have used in this addition. 1 plus numerator upon denominator. This is numerator, this is denominator. And you have to add this numerator upon denominator to 1. So the formula will be numerator plus denominator upon denominator. Is that clear? Let us take one more example. 1 plus 11 by 25. Just what you will do? Add this 36 by 25. And if you have to convert it into mixed fraction, 111 by 25. So easy it is. But suppose the whole number is not 1. Then what you will do? Let us learn that also. Suppose I take a whole number 5 and here we have to add 3 upon 7 to it. Now what you will do? The mixed fraction will remain same, 5 3 by 7. But you have to do addition. One way is that you write the mixed fraction 5 3 by 7 and convert it into improper fraction. 7 5 is 35, 35 plus 3, 38 by 7. One method is this. But what is another method? What you have to do, you have to cross multiply these two numbers. That means whole number into denominator. Whole number into denominator plus numerator upon denominator. Whole number is 5 into 7 plus 3 upon 7. That is 35 plus 3 upon 7. 38 by 7. So you can note down the formula for this also. When you add any whole number to numerator upon denominator, that means any fraction, your answer will be whole number into denominator plus numerator upon denominator. Is that clear? So I have told you two methods to do it. Either write it into mixed fraction 5 3 by 7 and just convert it into improper fraction. 7 5 is 35, 35 plus 3, 38 by 7. Or you can use this formula. Whole number into denominator plus numerator upon denominator. 5 7s are 35 plus 3, that is equal to 38 by 7. In both the cases we get the same answer. If you will use these tricks, you will never commit any mistake. Let us see one more example. Suppose I have to add 7 plus 13 by 17. Okay. So what is the formula? 7 into 17 plus 13 by 17. Do the multiplication. multiplication 7 7 is 49, 4 carry, 119 plus 13 upon 17. Now add them. It will be 132 by 17 and mixed fraction will be 713 by 17. See, when you convert mixed fraction into improper fraction, it is same. 7 into 17 plus 13. Isn't it so? So either use this formula or convert it into mixed fraction and then to improper fraction. It is up to you which method you choose. Now, so first of all we will take 1 minus 7 by 8. 1 minus 7 by 8. The formula is similar but we have done in the previous trick. What it is? Denominator minus numerator, because here there is minus sign, so we put minus over here upon denominator. That is 8 minus 7, 1 by 8. So you can note down the formula. 1 minus numerator upon denominator is equal to denominator minus numerator upon denominator. Now let us take one more example. 1 minus 12 by 17. It will be 17 minus 12 upon 17, that is 5 by 17. So it is very easy because we have to subtract the fraction from 1. But what if we have another whole number? So let us try that also. Suppose I have to subtract a fraction 5 by 8 from 3. The procedure is exactly the same. Whole number minus numerator upon denominator. So it will be whole number into denominator minus numerator. But remember, in this case we can't use the concept of mixed fraction. You have to use these formulas only. So 3 8s are 24 minus 5 by 8. That is equal to 19 by 8. And now you have to convert it into mixed fraction. It will be equal to 2 3 by 8. 2 3 by 8. Let us do one more example. Let it be 7 minus 3 by 5. 7 into 5 minus 3 upon 5. 35 minus 3 upon 5. 32 by 5. And converting it into mixed fraction, it will be 6 2 by 5. This is our answer. So using this formula, one thing is that you will never commit any mistakes. Okay, and the second thing is that your calculation will become faster. So you are having double advantage.